The Lost City of Zed tells the story of the little-known British explorer Percival Fawcett and his 3 journeys to the Amazon starting in 1906. American director James Gray, a classicist with a wonderful eye for all the potentials of cinema, has mostly made contemporary films till now. Little Odessa, The Yards, We Own the Night. Though his last film prior to this, The Immigrant, was set early in the 20th century, at about the same time that Fawcett was making his perilous journeys up the Amazon. In 1906, the Royal Geographic Society is officially asked to chart the Amazon in order to settle a border dispute between Bolivia and Brazil. Britain is an interested party because of the rubber plantations located in the area. Fawcett, played by Charlie Hunnam, an army major, accepts the assignment because he's going nowhere in the military. As one officer explains, he's rather unfortunate in his choice of ancestors.
Sirs, may I speak candidly?
Please.
My survey work was long ago. To be quite honest, I was rather hoping for a position where I might see a fair bit of action.
Major, this is far more than just survey work. This is exploration in the jungle. The environment's brutally difficult. Terrible disease, murderous savages. The journey may well mean your life. At the very least, you will be gone for several years. But were you to succeed, such an undertaking could earn you soldierly decoration and even reclaim your family name.
Fawcett leaves his pregnant wife, Nina, Sienna Miller, in England, and accompanied by his aide-de-camp, Henry Costin, a bearded Robert Pattinson, sails for South America. On his arrival, he's advised to abort the mission, but with the help from local guides, the Englishmen push deep into the unknown. They find more than they expected. Pieces of pottery and other artifacts suggest to Fawcett the existence of a jungle city he calls Zed, long lost and forgotten. He returns to England, where his theory is ridiculed, but he and Costin raise the money to return to the Amazon, this time accompanied by portly businessman James Murray, Angus MacFadyen, whose injuries force the abandonment of the second mission just at a vital moment. And then World War I intervenes. Despite a relatively modest budget for a film that unfolds on such a vast canvas, Gray has created a very fine movie on the subject of obsession. What makes the rational Fawcett return again and then again to this remote and very perilous part of the world, where the natives are violent and unpredictable, and where the wildlife is decidedly unfriendly? Gray goes a long way towards answering this question in a key scene between Fawcett and Nina, whose feminist views make the stock role of the wife left behind far more interesting than is usual in this sort of movie. The film is based on a book by David Gran, and it's not only an important reminder of the courage of this little-known British adventurer, it's also a very satisfying drama in its own right. Thanks to the performances of Hunnam, Pattinson, Miller, and Tom Holland, who plays Fawcett's eldest son Jack in the last part of the film, and the glorious photography of Darius Conji, the search for this lost city is brought to the screen with great distinction. I'm giving it 4 stars.